as Buhari's chief of staff, ABBA KYARI, has tested positive for coronavirus. Following this report, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, NNAMDI KANU, mocked President Muhammadu Buhari and his chief of staff, ABBA KYARI, over their COVID-19 test status. According to IPOB leader, in all probability, Buhari too is infected with the virus. Below is what Nnamdi Kanu said as obtained by nycinfo.com correspondent. He said, Nigerians, it seems your true president has coronavirus. The news that Nigeria's de facto president and head of government, Abba Kyari, is ill with COVID-19 or COVID-19, according to the impostor. Present the corrupt criminal Fulani Kaba in Abuja and an accomplice in the Lagos media with an opportunity to package and send Jubri as Sudani back to his country, Sudan, because in all probability, he too is infected with the virus. It seems this little virus will flush out all the dirty secrets of the zoo that even the most ardent establishment supporting conspiratorial Nigerian news media will not be able to cover up. Time is running out for both the Sudanese impostor, his London-based plastic surgeons, and all those that fostered him on brainless, helpless Nigerians. Nigeria recorded its first coronavirus on February 27th when an Italian man was diagnosed with the disease, but the federal government then rejected advice that it should ban flight from high-risk countries. A lot of things will be unfolding. Honestly, a lot of things will be unfolding. Of course, this is not even time to, the situation is presenting itself. Whether one mocks or it does not mock, the situation is presenting itself to the Nigerian people. Nigerians, we know what is happening in the country right now. We know what is happening and the atmosphere. Nobody needs to say anything. The situation has presented itself just the way it is, and a lot of back and forth things have been coming up. Of course, the result of the president came out to be negative, but a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people don't believe that something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. Nobody envisaged all of these things, and some people are like asking that, since they know that most especially the Abba Kyari that went to Germany for that kind of event, it was at the peak of this disease all over the place, because they would not listen. People have been cancelling meetings upon meetings. United States started this issue of closing down their airports, shutting down some airlines, banning some countries from entering their country right from time immemorial. Nigerians have been seeing all of these things, both from left, right, and center, but they never looked at the whole thing. I don't know the kind of confidence they are having, but see what they have caused with this their singular acts. See what they have caused with this issue of Kaba or no Kaba, Oshibaju, no Oshibaju. But now, all of them are going into isolation. All of them are going into isolation, and that's why I believe that a lot of things will be unfolded. A lot of things will be exposed to the Nigerian people, because those who are supposed to cover out some things, they are into isolation and they cannot come out. And the vice president himself has already gone into isolation, and we are hearing that he's doing a video call or video conference with all the people that he needed or he needs to have meeting with. So little things that they ought to have done. We don't even know who is advising. We don't even know who is taking the advice. We don't know who are in charge of the country, that they cannot even advise themselves. The few clips that was shown to us by Buhari's aide, Bashar Ahmad, they call that an address that he addressed the people. I don't even understand whether you people get to hear Buhari speaking in that small video, that short clip. If you really listen to his voice, listen to the way he was talking, you know that there's fire on the mountain. And to crown it all, that 20 something seconds video is what they are presenting to Nigerians, that he has made an address. And some people are coming out to say, oh, when he did not address, you people complain. Now he has addressed, you are complaining. To those people, is that the way they make an address? Is that the way they make an address? Aisha Yusuf was saying, oh, he would have spoken in Hausa language so that they will interpret, for him. But that being said, all those who are holding the country to ransom, the situation is presenting itself to Nigerians that they cannot continue like this. Nigeria cannot continue like this. Nigeria cannot continue like this, and Nigerians themselves cannot continue in this manner. If you don't have anybody to fight for you, that is the situation of Nigeria and Nigerians. You just resort back to God. Resort back to God. With the few things that NNAMDI KANU has said, I know there's a lot of things we start unfolding. Most of the politicians now, they are really afraid. They are fidgeting. They are jittering all over the place. All of them are jittering now because they don't know who is next. They don't know who is next. As it is now, it has already entered ASO Rock. Whether they locked ASO Rock or they did not lock ASO Rock, I think it's inconsequential now because the deed has already been done. Those who are going to be secured now are those who they have a strong immunity. If you have a strong immunity, definitely maybe the body will be able to fight it. If not, in the coming days, we are going to be hearing a lot of things. Because of this, there are bad policies now. It's rubbing off on everybody. It's rubbing off on the economy. It's rubbing off on the country. Of course, the economy is not... it's nothing to write home about. So it's just like a double wala for the body. Because of their ego, it's going to cost Nigeria more than what we bargained for. You can imagine, even the Minister of Health is emphasizing that hope our case will not be worse, compared to that of Italy. We hope so. First and foremost, the people even need to go and start isolating themselves or just lock themselves up, because this thing is becoming something else. It's becoming something else. But I hope and I pray that Nigerians who have been in the country, who do not know anything, who have been suffering all this while, my prayer is that it will never get near them, but they just have to be careful, because the torture, the suffering in this country is just too much. It's done too much. It's done too much. When people are speaking with, with annoyance, when people are speaking with bitterness, with anger, are you going to be blaming them? Do you know how people have been suffering? These people don't care whether they have entered an oath that is different from the constitution that is giving them that kind of confidence because they want power, making them not to even look at the plight of the masses. The suffering is too much. The suffering is damn too much. Now they are talking about total lockdown and they are not even preparing what they are going to use to help the masses. No, it's all about them. A lot of things will be unfolding, just like NNAMDI KANU will be saying. A lot of things will be unfolding. It's just a pity. Just a pity. We hope that God in his infinite mercy will help Nigerians out of this place. Those who have been holding this country to ransom, they will continue to carry the problem themselves they have created. And someone says, oh, Amadike, may the good Lord continue to honor your words. He said, no Christmas with pure conscience would wish a woman being imposter, not this kind of disease. When Ojukwu led the Igbo, he did not run away even during the Civil War. The great prophet of our time, the Kaaba, will soon be exposed. Every secret shall be announced on the rooftops, says the scripture. Healing from God or Amadike are spoken. Like I said, nobody envisage that all these things will be happening to these people. But the situation is presenting itself. Even the things that they will cause with their hands, they will cause with their policies, bad policies. It's rubbing off on them and it's affecting them. It's affecting them. When you're supposed to take decision, the time you're supposed to take drastic decision, you're not going to take it because you are dragging your foot, because you want to accommodate some people, because you are, a kind of a preferential treatment, because you feel that you are big. The same ABBA KYARI that was coming out to tell us that even the lawmakers were not were refusing to be screened. What do you call that? Bigmanity. All of those things. And a lot of them have entered into the country. And now we are hearing a lot of things about almost 35 people of them that could be posing, threat of having or danger of having this disease. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below in the comment section. Thank you.